Afro Think Tank. Welcome to 2025. Where your boy is gonna start going live. Alright. I'm gonna start going live. I'm actually gonna start using this vertical live thing, to be honest, right? I know y'all shocked. Y'all like, hold the hell up. This dude went live and I missed it. Cause I know everybody gonna miss it. But it's 2025 and every year I try to step my game up. I tried to go live. I used to go live back in the day early. They just wasn't my thing because I ain't really want to sit there. I ain't want to sit there for like, 3 hours running my mouth and then I gotta go to work. Like, nah, bro. I value my time, seriously. Like, I seriously value my time. Right? So, and then I would talk to a bunch of like, some weirdos. Now, I did enjoy talking to the people. I did enjoy it and time did fly, but at the same time, man, I'd be like, psh, I'd be damned if I sit here and talk for 2-3 hours, right, and not get monetized, because I don't think I was monetized at the time, or I only had like 12 people watching me and I just got discouraged, even though I know that when you first do lives, not many people know you're doing it, and so you may have like 12 people listening to you, but then people will go back and watch the replay or whatever. But so I'm gonna start using YouTube's feature and talking to you guys. I talk to you guys. Y'all know I keep it real. I talk to my subscribers. I really feel like I built my community in such a way that my subscribers are kind of more like me than anything. I don't have like a bunch of I have a strong subscriber base because my subscribers are intelligent. Think you guys write sentences like whole how do you use? I don't even know how to use this. I know y'all can do comments and stuff. Hey yo, don't worry about this. Don't worry about this live. Don't worry about this live stream right now. This is like a tester live stream, right? I don't know how to work the buttons and all that, but I know on this one I can do like one guest at a time. So I'll be allow y'all want to come on. I do onesies and twosies because I see. Like that's a way you can, I see some people doing their lives like that. They have like 1 or 2 guests on a time. They give me like 5 minutes or something like that. And then, you just kind of like go guest to guest versus doing panels where nobody get to say what they want to say. Because I know with you guys, if y'all come up, y'all talk, y'all gonna have something to say. And y'all gonna want to be interrupted by somebody talking about, we not African, we native Aboriginal Indians. Messing up the whole damn conversation, right? But yeah, so this is how I see it happening. All right, so 2025, I plan on making some moves in Africa. I want to do some things, man. I got some connections. I got some pretty good connections, and I want to do some things. And I see that, subscribers are pretty generous. You guys are pretty goddamn generous the way y'all see y'all giving money to people to do, they ain't doing shit. All right. And the funny thing is they be like donate to the channel, donate to us, like there's some fucking organization or some shit, right? Like it's a whole staff that they paying. Is really just their ass in their room, trying to get money to pay their rent or go on vacation to go buy prostitutes in other countries and shit. Like that's the kind of stuff they be doing. Now, let me see. It probably wouldn't be. All right, I see people making comments. Now, it probably wouldn't be so smart for me to lean in and look at it since I'm driving. But, I'm glad that it does work. What's going on, y'all? What's up? So this is how I'm gonna do it, y'all. I ain't bullshitting y'all, cause y'all know I keep it real. I want y'all to, if y'all say y'all support me, right now, I got projects I want to do under the guise of Pan-Africanism, and I hope you guys support me. So the way I'm gonna have that support is I made two what do you call it, memberships, right? I know I see people using these memberships. All right, so I'm like, what the fuck can I provide to make a motherfucker pay me, goddamn, get me some membership? Because I don't even join memberships. Shit, what do I look like paying extra? I do got YouTube Premium. Listen, once you go YouTube Premium, you don't go back. I'm letting y'all know right now. I know a lot of y'all was like, man, I ain't paying for that shit. Listen, I don't do commercials, all right? Like some of y'all peasants out there, all right, who do the commercial. I don't do the commercials, all right? Sorry, I'm too good for them damn commercials. I tried YouTube Premium. right? That's all I use it for. Also, I use YouTube Premium when I go to Nigeria. I can have a playlist. I use my YouTube Music to have a playlist. So it's good to have a playlist on YouTube Music. So I kind of use it for that. So I can download my music, and I can download like a lot of YouTube videos and stuff. So if I'm in the area in Nigeria and I don't have no signal, at least I got something to watch. You know, that's what I kind of do when it comes to that. You know, but other than that, you know, I don't really do it. But so I got 2 tiers. I got the what was it, $2.99 one, right? Now when you give it to me, 80% of it is going to be going, 80% of the funds are going to go towards a project. And when I mean project, I'm talking about not like my own personal African personal business project. It's not going to go to it. They're going to go towards like a I got a theme with my channel. I'm trying to do that where we actually do things and we all take credit for it as a group, right? So for instance, there's a well I want to build, right, in Nigeria. It's a solar powered borehole, right? Because in the community that I'm gonna have a house in a kitty state, everybody doesn't have running water in their house. Sometimes philanthropists, you know, people who got a little bit of money, what they do is they'll dig like this big solar panel communal borehole, right, real deep, and they'll put the solar panels up, and the solar panels runs the what do you call it runs the pump, right, to go, and then it pumps the water up, and there's like 6 or 7 spigots that come down to it. So every morning, you know, the people come out and they collect their water if they don't have it, right? Because the thing is, I like to work. Now I know there's a lot of people going to Africa and they kind of want a ready-made, you know, you know, they want the American aesthetic. In order to get that, you're probably gonna have to go to, like, I mean, you can go to Nigeria, you can go to like Lagos, Lekki, the new areas. They have all the modern amenities, and you can go to like Kenya. That's why a lot of people go to Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, because they're already kind of like developed to that point or whatnot. You know, but Nigeria obviously has the most potential, but it also, how do I explain it? Nigeria has the most potential, first of all. Out of all the countries African Americans are in, Nigeria has the most potential for us to thrive beyond any, like, first of all, because Nigerians, whether you know it or not, because if you ain't been there, you don't know. Only people who've been there know. Nigerians, their culture, everything fits for African Americans. The whole entire, it all fits for us as far as how we want to operate. If you are New York, like for New Yorkers who be them hustlers from New York, New Jersey, Philly, all you East Coast hustling type dudes will work well in Nigeria because it's the same mentality. You just they got the barter culture. So the barter culture, I know New Yorkers know about that shit. You go up there, go on the street, barter for fake Chinese goods and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? They know, you got to know how to barter. That's the thing. You got to know how to, you get in there, you start a small conversation, a little bit of pleasantries, right? And then you get the bartering. And then in Nigeria, when you barter, you don't look at nobody, you don't look them straight in the eye. You just kind of look off and you kind of softly argue the price. You know, it's an art to it. And I've learned how to do it and how to say no. And you just got to say no a lot when you go to Nigeria, you know, because they're going to look at you like you got bread. Like they're going to look at you like they expect, they're going to give you respect like a person that got bread, but they're going to expect you to have bread. And another part of the culture that can throw you off is if you're not used to what do you call it? Okay, y'all know how the Japanese have that culture where they have, okay, we're gonna be official. You know, we're gonna use our official homonyms. We're gonna greet each other official. We're in a professional setting or we're in a ceremonial setting. We're gonna do that. So in Nigeria, it's the same way, right? Yorubas in the Japanese culture is if you know how the politeness and the politeness of the Japanese, like, it's like that. Yoruba, this is gonna be crazy. Yoruba culture looks like Japanese culture look like it came from Yoruba culture. I'm telling you, it's uncanny. Language, names of cities, all sorts of stuff, right? But doing business in Nigeria for African Americans is perfect. That's why they don't want us to connect, yo. I'm telling you. They don't want African Americans and Nigerians to connect at all, y'all. Happy New Year's to you down there. Right, so, but Nigeria's the future. Their problem is they just got the worst. They got bad governments. They're the last. The old head Nigerian politicians are some of the last puppets of the West. Right? It's only a few of them. They old as dirt. They're all in their 80s, 90s, just like we got our old politicians. But there's only a few of them left. That's the only thing Nigeria's waiting for. The people are ready. The people are more modern than the government. The government, them guys are like stuck in the Middle Ages, right? Stuck in old neo-colonialism way. These guys are babies of that era. But the rest of the country, everybody else, they're modern, they're ready to go, right? It's just the leadership that's getting in their way. So once they get out the way, Nigeria is going to be it. And I encourage everybody to try to invest in Nigeria while everything is soft. You understand? Because right now, everything is soft, everything's quasi, you got your quasi corruption, which we can work through. I'm telling you, look, the corruption, we can work through that shit to get business. You can get your business done. It's not gonna be a problem, all right? You know, at all, right? But the most important thing for us to do right now is to buy land in places that we can buy land that's gonna be worth something in the future, right? That's the most important thing. We need to be the real estate developers of Africa. African Americans, we need to be real estate developers, and we can do it. Normal people can do it. That's the great thing about it. Instead of sitting over here trying to compete with these multi-billion-dollar corporations that won't even allow us to buy houses now. Like, it's ridiculous. We can't compete over here. But over there, fresh start, right? Fresh start. You can build. If you got tiny house ideas, you can build. You can do stuff like that. Homestead. In my area, I'm more looking for people who want to invest in agriculture. I'm looking for the farmers, to be honest. North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Mississippi, African American. Them type ones, the kind that know how to go take a shit in an outhouse. That kind. Like, I need one that's not afraid to go out, that's know the woods, that know how to farm, use their two hands. Those are the type of African Americans I'm kind of looking for in the agricultural field, because you'll fit right in, like, the culture, you fit the way you want to be, the way you fit right in, the aesthetics, everything. So the one thing I'm doing is the base, right? So I want to build like a base in the kitty state Nigeria, so that you guys can come out, right? Those that you are serious, because I am sifting through my subscribers for serious people for the future. I've always been doing that. That's why I build my channel the way I do, and I don't pander to low thinking individuals. That's why I don't have a lot of cut scenes in my videos. I don't have a lot of flashy lights, because if I can't hold you with what I got to say, then I don't need to have you. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta talk and then put some really entertaining cuts, a really entertaining video next to it in order to keep your attention on me, then I don't need you as a subscriber. That's not what I'm looking for. Right? You're not gonna stay long, right? You're not gonna, your shiny objects attract you, and then when something else becomes shiny, you're gonna go over there. I ain't got time for it. I need you to really be with me, so I make my videos simple enough to where only people like me will like a video like mine. And then y'all guys are pretty loyal. So, and a lot of y'all keep saying y'all want to participate in the process and all that. So the base will be for you guys, right? I got this grand idea to market myself to where, once I start to become more popular and relevant, because I'm a black Pan-African man. How many black Pan-African men who keep it real got 24,000 subscribers, right? Other than I'm not counting Dr. Umar's and them, the show me Pan-Africans, the ones that been on the circuit, the Chitlin circuit, the sweaty preacher Pan. I'm talking about a real one that do what he say and say what he does, right? How did I get to this? It took me a long time to make sure I didn't play in y'all faces, to be honest. It took me a long time to make sure I don't play in y'all faces. So some of y'all said y'all wanted to support, so I'm gonna give y'all a way to support, and I'm gonna be the solution for some of y'all who want to come to Africa. I want to be that guy, because we always talk about who gonna do it. Everybody say, who gonna do it? We always talk about what we need, right? What we need. Well, we need somebody to go to Africa, make a place where you can land, hook you up with the people that's there that won't scam you, so you can do business. so you can have an opportunity. That's what I'm gonna do. So when you subscribe to my my premium membership, that's what you'll be paying for. Also, you'll be paying for stuff like that well that I'm gonna build. It costs, I think right now it's about $5,600. So I'm gonna try to raise that through all the super chats, all the cash apps, anything you send me, that's where it's going. And I'll show you, because I'm gonna go there and make videos and prove to you that I, did it, right? Obviously, that's gonna help me make content when I do that type of shit, right? Y'all give me money for projects. I do the project that I told y'all I was gonna do, show you, and then show you the receipt, show you the process, so you can see that it got done, right? Then I'll give you credit for it. Like, because in Africa, when people do like stuff like that in Nigeria, like they build the well, they'll have like a plaque and they'll say this plaque was built by, such and such, right? So I'm gonna say built by, I guess, Afro Think Tank subscribers. They'll see that this YouTube channel and its subscribers built this well for this community, right? Building good relations across seas. That's helping building good relations when you do stuff like that. And then I also, so I show that proof of concept that, oh man, this dude will really, we gave him the money to do that and he went and did that. Okay, that's all we asked, right? And he showed us receipts. So that way I can show proof of concept. And then when I, y'all see me building towards this base, which require me to buy some land, which I can do, right? And then I gotta build on it. I'll have to build some living facilities, which I can do. I got like all that. I can do all that because I already built a house. I'm building another house right now in Nigeria, which I showed y'all if y'all see my last video, one of my videos, recent videos. And I'm about to put the roof on it. I'm not there, but I will be getting the roof put on it, I think next month. I already sent the money. I just got to get the materials and all that stuff. And then there's a party. You always throw a party in Nigeria when you put the roof on. The community comes out and you feed them. It's like a cookout to celebrate that you're putting the roof on the house, right? Everything's so communal. I swear, if y'all gave me money, I could go build a resort, a retreat resort where all you do is come out there and just rejuvenate yourself for what, 30 days or whatever, just rejuvenate. Like, I could do so much shit, right? All this money I see these grifters getting, and they wasting it on like material. I don't care about materialistic shit. I don't care about Lamborghinis and expensive. None of that shit mean nothing to me. That's material. I'm not materialistic. I like experiences and things. Like, I get the same dough. Let's say if I was a rapper, right? And let's say I was fortunate enough to make it, and they gave me, and I was making like millions of dollars, and I had $100,000 to blow, right? Now, most people, when people get the money, they don't know what to do with it. They take their $100,000, they go buy something expensive to celebrate that they got the money, right? They'll go, may buy a chain. Some people will spend that whole $100,000 on chain. It ain't nothing, right? But me, I say, damn, you know what I can do with that $100,000? You know how many houses I can, how many low-income houses I can build in Nigeria, and then give them shits away to less fortunate people, like maybe just for shits and giggles. Let me go find some abused Nigerian women that are on their own and suffering and got kids, and let me put them up in my houses for free. That type of shit. And let me tell you, I'm gonna feel much better that I spent my $100,000 on something like that, and then just fill up a small neighborhood full of less fortunate people, right? And then take the credit for it, right? How good would that feel? That feel better than that $100,000 chain. What am I gonna do with that chain? I'm gonna wear it a couple times and then lock it up. Buy some, spend more money, lock it up to make sure that that somebody don't steal it. I'm not F all that shit. So that's the type of shit I'm gonna do if y'all give me money, because I can't stand all these grifters on YouTube talking about weed. Like, y'all organization. No, you're stealing. You're on the internet in your extra room in your house with your cell phone like everybody else, right? Talking about whatever you're talking about, right? Begging for money. YouTube panhandlers. And then you see them, right? You see them begging for money, and then you don't see their channel improving. It's like, what you doing with that money? You talking about you supporting weed, the organization. Your mic don't even work. You know what I'm saying? Your background, you ain't changed your background in how long? You don't go outside. Why don't you go to these places, that you talk about all the time or whatever? Oh, how about this? We give you money. What about the solutions to the issues that you arguing about? Huh? I done pause so I can look at. Haven't heard much from you in H&O. Oh, H&O, you want to talk about? Hey, listen, H&O. Oh, but listen. Listen. Ha. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, this is it. Hey, you know why I ain't talk about HNO? Let me tell you why I didn't talk about HNO. Because I was cranked when HNO first came out. I was talking. I talked my ass off about HNO green fuels, and people was bullshitting. Y'all know I told Brandon Pan-African Strike Back about HNO green fuels. I begged this dude to get some shares. He was like, I don't invest in that bullshit. It's a scam, blah, blah, blah. I said, bro, I'm trying to tell you. I wanted Pan-African Strike Back needs to buy some HNO green fuels, bro. I want all black people need to be black. Every black person should be buying HNO. But I was pumping it out. And I got a lot of people. But I got some people right now before I retired from my job. I got some people, they are one dude, he's like a half Mexican, half white dude, right? And he's a millionaire. He was already a millionaire, right? Well, he was on his way to being a millionaire because he was building a security company in Virginia, right? Right, like a low barrier millionaire. You probably got like $1-2 asset $1 million. So, dude, I made the dude buy the shit. When I was working, I watched him, I forced him to do it, right? And he called me the other day thanking me so much. He got 1.5 million HNO share private, and he got 1 million with a group of HNO. I don't know why he bought HNO. He just couldn't help it, right? So he's already poised to be way richer than me. Like, he gonna be a stupid millionaire. But I'm fine because I'm gonna be a dumb millionaire too myself. But I'm actually gonna start talking about HNO. That's one thing I'm gonna start talking about now that their website is gonna be revamped. And they got more product. Oh my God! And it's the black guy too. If all y'all don't know, HNO Green Fuels is a hydrogen fuel cell company by that was developed. Is an inventor. He's a black guy named Don Owens. The ticker is right now. It's in the OTC market, right? It's not in the Nasdaq, but this year we're on our way to going to the Nasdaq. But if you invest in the OTC market, the ticker is HNOI, right? HNOI. But soon it'll be on the Nasdaq. And after that, like this company, it's gonna be a household name. It's a black guy who invented a hydrogen system that can create hydrogen on demand, on site for the cheapest price, right? And you don't have to you don't have to keep the hydrogen in liquid form, right? So, and that's the problem with hydrogen companies is keeping hydrogen in liquid form is expensive process. But if you can make hydrogen on demand, because hydrogen is the future, hydrogen is the fuel of the future, right? And the thing is, all these data centers for AI and computers, they're gonna need power data center. They're gonna need to be cooled off, right? So they're gonna need power. It requires a lot more power to run the future systems that are being in place right now. So HNO with this it's hard to, it's so much shit. The technology itself is going to be facilitating data centers, AI centers, and definitely quantum computing centers to facilitate the energy they need to power the future, and we're going to be a part of that. And I'm a founding member, and because I'm a founding member, you know, I know that my future is secure. So when I'm talking about all these big plans, it's because I know I'm going to be dumb rich in the future because of the smart decisions I made 10 years ago. All right, 10 years ago. I've been investing in this company for 10 years and watching it grow and develop. And I can't wait. So I'll definitely be back on the HNO Green Fuels. I think I've been following you for years, and from what I've seen, you are keeping doing what you are doing. You have become a symbol of true Pan-Africanism. Much respect. Thank you, fam. Thank you. Yeah, I just, listen, let me tell you the truth. All right, I learned my lesson a long time ago from my mama, right? Why I shouldn't lie. Now, I'm not going to say I don't lie. You know, we all lie, right? We all, come on now. But, you know, there's different degrees, right? Or we all embellish a little bit, but, you know, there's 2 different degrees. Sometimes you can make shit entertaining. But I'm going to tell you where I learned it. I was a thief back when I was a kid. Man, I'd go in that refrigerator. I thought I was Indiana Jones out that bitch. Let me tell you something. My mama put some shit in the refrigerator. She go to sleep or go to work. I crawl through the kitchen. I look at the damn I would look at the soda, right? Remember the 3-liter sodas? I look at the soda. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna drink some of the soda. I'm gonna put some water in it, get the same level. I was at the point, I was looking at the see if she had marked it with a pen, right? Like I was a professional thief in my house, right? I steal bologna slices and shit. Make sure I put that shit right back where I put it. Like I was like that. But one day, my mom had bought some strawberries, right? She proud of this moment. This was her greatest moment because she thought she was going crazy because shit was going missing at the kitchen. I was good, all right? And she had bought some strawberries. And I went and Brad, she said, hey, I bought, she came in the house. She's like, yeah, I bought some strawberries. She put them strawberries and before she showed them to me, she gave me a few strawberries. She puts them shits in the refrigerator and she went and said, I'm gonna go take a nap now. Yeah, I was like, all right. Soon she went nap. I waited for her to fall asleep when that bitch, like freaking Indiana Jones, right, came down, you know what I'm saying, opened up the refrigerator, didn't touch the floor, grabbed like 4 of them things, right? I said, she ain't gonna know. I thought that if I shape, you know, I just shaped it back. I was like, I'm gonna shape it back, it's gonna look like it's the same. Shit, my mom waited 30 minutes. She let me enjoy that shit. She came out, walked in the kitchen, counted the strawberries. I'm in the living room. I just knew I got away with that shit. Came in the living room, said, hey, Anthony, because that's my name. My name is Anthony Carter. That's my name. My real name, Anthony Carter, right? She said, hey, Anthony, did you eat any more strawberries? At that moment, I was like, I'm going to lie and say no. Defense number 1. Ha, I got away with it. No, of course I didn't eat any more strawberries. How could you tell? Ha, I'm a genius, right? She said, okay. Smiled. No. She asked me one more time. She said, you sure? Oh, yeah, I was confident. She said, okay. She walked in the room, didn't think nothing. I got away with it. She came out with the biggest, most satisfying smile, with the most leatheriest of belts. All right, I'm talking about, it's one of them leather belt, a real leather belt. All right, when you look at it, it go. You ain't even got to pull it. That bitch just go when you see it, right? And commenced to whipping my motherfucking ass. She whipped my ass. She was so satisfied. That was the most satisfied she was with that ass whooping. And every slash was a word. I knew your motherfucking ass was stealing. She was just smiling. I thought I was going motherfucking crazy. Got your little black ass now, you mother. Went off, and I was getting fucked up, right? And it was that moment that I realized that, you know, that you can get caught for this type of shit. Lying, all right, even if you think you're gonna get away with it, all right, at some point the lie comes out, the truth comes out, right? And so I was like, all right, so lying, that was my lesson. Lying is, you know, you can get away with it for a while, you can enjoy it for short-term, you know, satisfaction, but, you know, at some point, guess what? Yeah, it's gonna catch up to you. So I decided I was just going, it's just easier to just keep it real, you know, whether good, bad, ugly, I'm just gonna keep it real, be myself, because it's easier to just be myself and keep it real. I'm the real, like the person that you see on my camera, that's me. It's not a character. I'm not playing. A lot of people, what they do is they get on the internet and they pretend to be something, because they pretend to be that guy they want to be, because they think that somebody's gonna like them instead of being who they are, being a real person. A lot of women do that, a lot of men do that. And because they pretend to be the person they think other people want them to be, they miss all the social cues, and they don't have the relationships that they want, and they don't understand, because they feel like they're a good person. They feel like they're a quality person. But then when they go out and interact with other people, they don't be their own authentic selves. So nobody actually gets to meet you. You know what I'm saying? So I decided I'm just gonna be me. I'm not gonna come in here and be over the top extra to where I gotta stimulate you every video by going even further over the top, like you see a lot of YouTubers. They go even further over the top, or if they got charisma, maybe they'll battle somebody else and just keep beefing and keep beefing and keep beefing for the sake of beefing. You know, me, if you see me beefing with somebody, it's for the sake of the topic of the conversation solely. It's not because, oh, let me beef with that person so I can get clout, so I can get more viewers and subscribers. I don't want those type of subscribers. I want the kind that actually care about the crap that come out my mouth and want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You see, didn't even know you came on. Yeah, me. You didn't know I came. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing it, right? I'm gonna start doing it now. Oh, I got way off topic. Anyway, my premium, the premium subscription, the $4.99 for those are the ones who really want help. Now I see y'all be giving $5 Cash App, $10. I see, man, y'all be throwing money left and right to the subscribers y'all like. So I'm gonna throw my hat in the goddamn ring too, because I want to build some goddamn wells in Nigeria. I would like to get big and on YouTube and build a facility for women, to help women who need, you know, who need help, you know, with it. I would like to do that with the help of my subscribers. I would like to show that this channel and these subscribers can make tangible actions and actually do things with the monies that we collect. I would like to, and then shame the rest of these fake ass Pan-Africans and pro-blacks who sit on their YouTube channels and collect hundreds of dollars a day and don't do nothing but line their own pockets, don't do shit for Africa, don't do shit for the black community. Because eventually, when I build myself up, at least my personal business up in Nigeria, or at least my social media business that I build along with you, any way I generate income, when I get big enough, I'll be able to bring those resources and benefit my brothers and sisters in America, right? Everything I'm doing is to benefit in the future our children, to be able to facilitate their back and forth and connection with each other in real life, outside of the internet, tangibly, in creating the atmosphere and platforms which people to do that. And so when y'all donate to me, that's what y'all do to me. It ain't going to we. I don't have a network. The only network I got is my network in Nigeria. Yeah, that's a network. But when you giving it to me. You be sending it to Anthony Carter, and then I will taking that money and doing shit with it. There's no we. I'm not gonna be like them other YouTubers. Yeah, donate to us. We who? Nigga, I be like, who you talking to? What you mean? It's just you. I ain't never see nobody. You ain't like at least Phil. At least Phil got like 3 African women on his roster. He can say we at least. You know, even though I like the females he got on his roster, but he trash. I don't like. I support them, just not him. I don't know. Who said we got build it? Yeah, I would. Yo, I would. I'm telling you, give me the money. I'll build that shit. I listen, y'all. I mean, I'm gonna do this shit. Like I'm gonna be rich eventually, and I'm gonna do it myself without anybody's help, because I want to do this. What am I gonna do with the money when I die? I'm 41 years old, so I got about 46 more years, as far as I'm concerned, to do as much good on this planet until I go, because I can't take none of this money with me. I done lived a fantastic, spectacular life. Like the shit people be showing off on YouTube, I done did that shit. Like I done did some wild ass shit, right? So, I like to go experience, because that's what life is about, experiencing shit. Because that's your experiences, and is the only thing you can take with you when you die. None of the physical stuff go with you, because your energy can't pick it up and take it with you. You can only take your experiences. Those only things go with you. So I like to have as many of those as I possibly can. Yeah, because listen, let's keep it real, yo. Countries outside of Africa, women don't have as much power. Well, there's some countries in Africa that has really empowered women, but they're like Nigeria needs to, honestly, Nigeria needs to have a woman president. Oh my God, yo. No bullshit. We need because the thing is, Nigerian women are like African American women. They have the same energy. They got the same power, the same strength. That's why I know black women's strength doesn't come from slavery. Black women's strength comes from just being black women. It's just natural. I'm telling you, they need a woman president to fix, because it's so frustrating. Yo, Nigeria is so frustrating, because you see this powerhouse. They got you in Nigeria. You see be like, y'all got all this shit. Even the poor, listen, even poor people in the royal village are really rich. They just don't know it. Somebody needs to help them, show them that they're rich. You got poor people who can't feed themselves. Listen, you got people who literally can't feed themselves that got thousands of acres of land that they just cannot afford to finance. There's no loan for them to go finance that shit. If somebody went in and microfinanced and helped them and did a profit sharing, then they could. So going over there, like I said, creating facilities, creating systems where, like, if I provide a base for you can operate out of, you can go there and create a system to where your business can be like, okay, what we do is we find people who have land, we partner with them, we farm their land with utilizing the modern equipment that that you purchase, obviously, getting them in profit, and then you get a certain portion and you put them in profit, putting them in manufacturing. You set up your own processing plant, let them be on the farming side, share profit with them, get them financially viable, and then you take a small profit. You don't take their land, you don't be a shark, right? And then you release it off to them once they get rolling. Just create a business that's in the business of creating farmers from the people that already have the land and already have the skills to farm, but don't have the necessary upfront capital to farm. Like you can make almost like a franchise of that, and you can empower many people while empowering and enriching yourself. That's the type of shit I'm trying to get. So if I get 10 smart ass African Americans that got a little bit of money, I'll get y'all in Kitty State, Nigeria, and take y'all on an economic a tour of the places so you can see the business opportunities. I'm trying to do shit like that. Y'all support me, I'm gonna do that. Now that's why I got my tiers, because I gotta figure out how to get money from y'all. You know, especially since I talk about everybody else asking for money. Here I go, 2x25, talking about you need some money. Oh, here this nigga go, talking about he wants some money, but my shit going. I'm going to put the money where my mouth is. I'm going to show you. I'm gonna put everybody to shame. And this money's not going towards me, except for 20%, because I gotta pay myself. I'm doing all this hard work. I gotta buy plane tickets. I gotta feed myself. You know what I'm saying? I got bills. I still got bills to pay. So I do have those things. Let's keep it 100. But 80% is my mission. 80% is that's going to us. So when you join my memberships, my 2 tiers, one is helping a little bit. That's $2.99, I think, and the other one's $5.99. The $5.99 is I'll be going live a lot on that one. And for the $4.99. And for the $4.99, what you get all the perks, and you get access to me in a way to where you get to help me make decisions. Like real. Like, cause especially if you're giving me money, you should be able to make decisions on the shit that we doing, right? Like if you are part of it and you're donating money, if I'm building a base, if we need to talk about, okay, the design of the base, we need to have a live and talk about that. If I'm talking about certain materials and how the base should be structured, I need to have a live so that the people who invested in that, because they want to see it to come to fruition, want to talk about that. If we want to talk about how much shit gonna cost, and y'all want transparency on how much all this shit gonna cost, right? We need to be having a live so I can give you that information so y'all can know what we're doing, how much this shit gonna cost, and how long it's gonna take. Y'all want to have that. Unlike certain people who are Pan-African that won't tell you how much anything costs, even though he's been getting donations for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Which don't make no sense. Because if you're looking for new people to donate, you got to kind of tell them why they're supposed to be donating. When is the project? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get an attitude with people who you want to donate to you when they ask you, well, what's the business particulars? Like, okay, so what's the ETA? Estimated time of arrival. Well, when is this thing going to be here? When you get offended when somebody asks you that shit, how you going to do that? Right? And they be asking for their money. Right? So, I don't want to be like that, right? Give me the money. I build a school. I build a goddamn school in a year. Now I don't know how about staffing. I don't know nothing about staffing. I can get it staffed though. I already know I can get it staffed. Oh yeah, I can do that. I'll make Dr. Umar Johnson look stupid. I'll build a school in a year in Africa, because his ass could have built 10 schools in Africa by now. He could have had a franchise chain university of schools in Africa by now, all the money he done collected. And he would have had so much money and prestige, he could have came to America and built duplicate American black boys schools with all the proceeds and prestige and proof to concept of the schools that he built in Africa. He could have did that. I mean, especially since he's Prince of Pan-Africanism, right? He's supposed to be doing this shit everywhere. Do it where it's easier to do, right? And then spread out. But, you know, whatever. Like, if he ain't gonna do it, I guess I'll attempt to do it if, you know, I get the support, or when my own financial or business situation gets high enough to do that. Sounds like a good idea. You are the true Pan-African Nigerian, your president, powerful black man. Oh yeah, they do. So most of I'm telling you, so this right here is my interaction with you. When I use the YouTube joint, because first of all, YouTubers, if you're on YouTube, you should probably start using this native app, because what I found out is vertical lives are being promoted by YouTube and nobody even knows about it. I didn't even know that there's a whole section in YouTube where there's vertical lives and you swipe just like TikTok and all that. I was like, what? And it's weird how you get to it. You got to go into a short, pause the short, look up top, you see live, and that's how you find it. And then you be like, when the fuck did where these people come from? And these people are going live, and you get way more engagement. Apparently, if you do vertical lives, and they're advertising it on the short, so you get way more engagement in lives when you do vertical versus doing landscape, right? So I'll be doing verticals and using the platform instead of using the StreamYard, because they don't want third party, you know. If they're gonna push my content out by using the native app, I'm gonna do that, and I get to talk to you guys. And hopefully, eventually, they add it so we can have more conferences, have more people. Because right now, you can only talk to one person at a time, which is fine right now. But eventually, it'd be nice to have a couple people on there. The next time you go to Nigeria, could you do a video on the town or cities you are close to, also showing your land and building? Yep, I'll do that. Now, I just so you know, I got a playlist with over 200 videos in Nigeria. I have thousands of videos. Like, YouTube doesn't really push my over. I've been going to Nigeria for 7 years. I have 7 years of Nigerian content. Like, I have the most Nigerian content of any black YouTuber on YouTube. I have the most. It's just that when you like me, you don't get pushed. I really should, like, Dynasty Mirror's page should be my page. Those should be my numbers, because I have thousands of videos of real Nigeria. Thousands. And a lot of them, I swear, premium content. I got 200 views, 300 views. Nobody even knows them there. Premium content. Insight. I literally built my house and showed the whole process on YouTube with prices and everything. Golden information that people could use, and nobody saw the video because YouTube didn't push it. Because I wasn't bashing black people. Had I been bashing black people, oh, I got, you know, if I would have did it while talking shit about black women, I probably would have got a whole bunch of support. Yeah, so yeah, but I'll be pumping out, you know, when I go to Nigeria. I'll be so busy because getting around Nigeria is not easy, guys. That's the one thing. People going to Nigeria, that's why I said you need those people who are like adventurers, because you can see the infrastructure that was there, and you can see how it got neglected, and you see the results of corruption, unnecessary corruption, and you can see America's fingerprints, American white old geezer politicians' fingerprints everywhere, because there's American white old geezer politicians who collaborate with them Nigerian old geezer politicians to keep all of them collectively corrupt. It's just that at least America had the ability to develop while being corrupt, and Nigeria is not being allowed to develop because of the type of corruption they have to deal with, which the people now just, I'm telling you, pop the top of corrupt politicians in Nigeria, within 10 years, Nigeria is a global superpower. I'm telling you, that's how serious it is. Yep, microloans, like, we got to come with those type of solutions. We have, African Americans run systems. We run systems in America. We run the federal government. All those people Trump talking about getting rid of, those are black people. The black people run the bureaucrats that the Republicans always talking about bureaucrats. This is how they talk racist shit without actually saying it. All those people they're talking about are black people who run the federal government, who operate the federal government, who operate these agencies, who operate state and local government. We in there, yo. Black people are in America's we literally got our tentacles. We have populated white supremacy in their apparatuses. It's our mindset that needs to change, and we can take this whole motherfucker over, because America is for sale. America don't belong to nobody. It belongs to whoever want to take it, whoever have the know and wherewithal to take it. And we can take all these wonderful, superior things America has and make it benefit Africa instead of having it benefit Israel and Europe. And it's on its way. We just need black people in America to be politically aware that local politics is national politics, that we need to get involved in every we need to like baby's kids. Like, we need to flood everything. We need to be playing hockey. All right? We need to be playing field hockey. We need to be playing pickleball. We need to get it. We need to take over the sport of pickleball just because they play it. Every time white folks get a sport, we take it over, and then they're gonna invent a new sport, and we go over there and we take it over. MMA was made so white folks can still pretend to be champions, and because in boxing they kept getting their ass whipped, right? And the system of boxing makes it so they support the white boxer over the black boxer because they feel like we got an advantage, right? So we whipping their ass. They went over to MMA. That's why you got the Trump. You got that whole white boy, yeah, MMA. But then when the black go over there, still whooping all their asses. But there's enough white boys over there that we can have enough belts where at least some of them can be champions and shit, right? So we need to take over everything. All right, everything. Matter of fact, we need to take over mayonnaise. We need to make our own mayonnaise. That's their shit. We need to take over mayonnaise companies. How about that? A black-owned mayonnaise company. That's what we need. All that shit. We need to take over all that shit and be smiling while doing it. I mean, we're kind of already doing it now, but we need to be more aggressive with it. Take over everything. It's more of us than them. Our sheer numbers makes it so we win. They can't do that. They already tried to kill us off. They can't do it, right? Why would we take our resources to Africa? We live in America. It seems like we should take care of ourselves first. Okay, That's a good one. All right, so the reason why I say we should take our stuff to Africa is because here in America, most corporations have monopolized any industry that we want to get in, that we are interested in, right? So what I'm saying, when I say go to Africa, what I'm saying is putting our black dollars and giving ourselves access to an emerging market. Okay, we need markets. You see, in America, our market is African Americans, right? We have this YouTube, like we got black YouTube, we got our little black spaces, right? But you notice how the white people, they always get pushed more than us in the West, because white people pander to their own people more than us, right? So we got all these black content creators, right? Let's say, for instance, black content creators on TikTok. They make and set all the trends. But white people get all the money, and they're the ones getting paid, and the black ones not getting paid, right? And so if, let's say we went to Fanbase, which I'm trying to actively be on Fanbase, which is a black-owned business and social media site. If we were to support Fanbase, which is black-owned, it would give Fanbase more money to make a better UI, make a better operating system, make a better user experience, make it better for us to go over there, and then we'll have our own thing. We always complain about not having our own website, right? We have Fanbase, but we're not supporting it, and so we're complaining in place instead of taking steps to improve our position by taking the opportunities to invest where we are, right? Africa is the world. First of all, Africa's massive, just on the business scale. Africa's massive. They adore us as African Americans. Africans adore us, despite what your local social media person told you, the person you enjoy. African people adore African Americans. That means our products and services automatically have value when we go over there, right? So if our products have value, that means we can sell our products. We don't have to worry about being in a market where they don't respect our products. We don't have to be in a market where they're gonna blackball us in the market. If we take our products to Africa, we have access to over 4 billion people who already see our products valuable. You don't have to live in Africa. You could just do business in Africa. You can have a base in Africa where you operate out of. You live in America. You can enjoy America, stay in America, right? Enjoy your black community in America, right? But you can do business and enjoy the black community in Africa too with your American business. You don't have to compromise your African-American heritage, your African-American tribe. When I go to Nigeria, I'm a proud African-American in Nigeria. I'm a Yoruba chief, so I'm a part of the tribe, but I'm African-American. So you can do business in Africa, and they will accept you, and your markets and your products will sell, and you can hold yourself to a higher esteem. You can be an upper echelon product. If you're making purses and bags, you can be the Chanel of Africa. You can be the Coach of Africa. You can be the Prada of Africa, the Tommy Hilfiger of Africa, the Nautica of Africa. That's what you can be. That's the whole idea. And the market is bigger. More people. There's less than 400,000 people in America, right? So your market is 400,000 strong, right? But there's only 50,000, give or say, African Americans. Your market is only 50 million people in America. Where Africa, your market is 4 billion and growing. And soon to be 5, 6, 7 billion. Come on. It makes perfect business sense. Let me see. Trying to disrupt black. Thank you for that. I know you mean well, but they don't really like. No, listen. I understand that you want to believe that they don't mean you well, because maybe you done had some bad experiences here. Maybe you argued with some dumb, ignorant African Americans online. But listen, my whole channel is a testament to how wrong your statement is. My whole channel is a testament to how wrong yours. I have primary evidence. I have thousands of YouTube videos. I probably have tens of hundreds of videos in Africa proving to you that Africans love us. They love us to a point to where you can be uncomfortable about it when you get there. Now, humans are humans, and no matter where you go, people gonna try to hustle you. You go to Vegas, as soon as you get off the plane, as soon as you get out of the airport, somebody trying to hustle you. You get off Mexico, as soon as you get out the plane, somebody trying to hustle you. Anywhere you go, when somebody see that you green, they're gonna try to hustle you. That's natural no matter where you go. It's just a matter of what is the nature of the hustle. You just gotta know what that initial hustle is, because they see you as green. Once you get over that initial hump, you're good. But Africans, especially Nigeria, they love you. They know who you are. Africans will tell you are our brothers and our sisters. They want you to come and buy the land. They want you to come and build businesses. They want you to come and build houses. They're not hating on you. You see, Africans don't hate on African Americans coming to Africa the way the West hates on Africans coming to other Western countries. We African Americans are picking up white people's sentiments by hating on Africans coming to America. It's the white people who are mad that Africans are coming to America. We shouldn't be mad. That's, first of all, we came here. There's about 12 million of us that survived, right? Roughly. We're at about 50 million, so to speak. That means most of us are related. Most of us are cousins. We need to mix up the gene pool with our brothers and sisters, or we all gonna be talking like we from West Virginia. Yep. I know. Have y'all seen that West Virginia documentary on white folk? White folks are very much inbred in America. Very much inbred. Because they don't have enough population globally to even replenish their gene pools. They're going from third cousin to second cousin to first cousins. All right, so realistically, African Americans, we keep fornicating with ourselves. We are related. We need to infuse our African brothers and sisters within our gene pool. That's why I don't mind Africans coming over here being part of the African American tribe. When I went to Nigeria, the Yoruba allowed me to be a part of the Nigerian tribe, the Nigerian Yoruba tribe. Now, Nigerians see me as a Nigerian. They know and respect me as an African American, but they see me as a Nigerian and also as a Yoruba chief because they've given me that honor. And even as a Yoruba chief, the Igbos have also recognized me as they see me. They fight for clemency of me. They all claim me. So the propaganda that these people that want to take your money by promoting xenophobia, they're the only ones benefiting from it. Africans love African Americans, especially Nigerians, because they literally see us as brothers and sisters. When you go to Nigeria, the shocking thing will be how not different they look from you. The shocking thing will be how their families operate similar to yours, how they eat the same damn foods and call it something else, right? And prepare it slightly different. That's what's going to shock you. Like, oh my God, Nigeria is home, right? And that is the place where smart Africans who are looking towards the future to be in a place where the future global superpower is going to be. Everybody's going to Africa. So you see white people going to Africa, Lebanese go to people going to Africa, Asian people going to everybody going to Africa for a reason, guys. So why would we run away from Africa? Why we who have the birthright? Y'all talking about Israel? F that fucking desert. We got the most fertile land on the planet with people who will give us priority, right? Give us network, give us connections, give us supply chain with a smile on their face. You can't have a better environment than that. Let me see. It look like we're Central Africans. Oh, and Central Africa too. But we got Congo's another place we gotta get up in. But first, Nigeria. Nigeria has to stand up. If Nigeria doesn't stand up, then everybody can't solidly stand up. And the West knows that. That's why they're fighting so hard to keep Nigeria corrupt and destabilized. Because once Nigeria stands up with a decent government, they're going to support and lift up and back up all the surrounding countries. And then that's it. It's game over. Everybody flees to America. So that's what you got to understand. Everybody flees to America. The rich Chinese billionaires flee to America. Europeans flee to America. South Americans flee to America. Chinese flee to America. Africans flee to America. Canadians flee to America. America has foreign policy, and its business model is to promote all the intelligent people to come to America. That's why they talking about that visa y'all so mad about, that Donald Trump don't want to get rid of. Because the thing is, we live in a global society, and there are people out. I know there's a lot of Americans who go to college and they get degrees and they think they're entitled to a job, but we no longer live in an enclosed environment. We live in a global society where there's people in India and Africa who go to college and universities and they get that very same education, and they're willing to do this very same job for much cheaper, because even taking that job much cheaper on remote, they're living big in their country. It's about economics, right? If you look at the commercials, CNN, MSNBC, Fox, all these countries from another country's TV, you look at the network and you see how they promote America. They literally have these countries, they got raffles. They got raffles, like we got lottery here. They got raffles where you go get visa raffles, where you win the B1 that visa. They promote this shit globally. So while they're sitting in your face, making you think that they're actually mad that these foreigners coming in the country, taking the high-tech jobs, they're actively promoting, the companies are promoting. It's cheaper to pay them than to pay you. And they try to pretend like they're like, oh, We don't want to go through the hassle of visa. They don't give a fuck about that because they don't want to pay your ass what you're worth. They don't want to give you the healthcare coverage that you deserve. They don't want to give your ass health and welfare. They don't want you to form a union. Are you out of your mind? When they can get this damn foreigner to come over here and take what they're going to get, because if not, they're going to take that damn visa away. Economic wage slave. There's some visa slaves, just like in Dubai. All in Dubai. That's why I'll never go to Dubai. Dubai is nothing but a slave state. It's a slave state. Dubai is a goddamn slave state. And I can't stand it. Our African African sisters and our African boys are going over there getting caught up in that shit. It's a slave state, right? And that's what's happening. America is underpopulated. You understand? There's not enough people in America to do the jobs necessary to keep the country running. That's what you need to understand. There's not white people. The white elite have not told the white peasants that their populations have shrunken to a point to where they're no longer operable. That's the thing. White people have their population has shrunken so far, but they have to put on the facade that their population is big. White people have shrunken so far, right? But their population, they're well-to-do, the ones that know, have not told them that their population is too small to run all this shit. That's why these corporations go get these foreigners. They gotta get people in these factories. They gotta keep people doing these jobs that they have to pay low wages because ain't nobody going out there picking no fruit, right? And they gotta do all this until the robots come, because I made the video. I saw the robots coming, and that's the final solution any goddamn way. Because you can use your identity. A lot of Indians go to Dubai. It's ridiculous. Like, they really should not go to Dubai. What's up? Nation doesn't make you a different race. Pretendians pretend they are Indian. Yeah, that's a whole nother topic right there. I can't be, I go all goddamn like I already been on here for an hour, and I was really just supposed to jump on here for 20 minutes. Y'all see what I'm talking about? I ain't even put a link for anybody to talk, right? But I'm gonna wrap this up. All right. So like I said, I'm gonna be going live. If you want to support me and you want to support this Pan-African thing, go ahead and pick a membership. The membership is you supporting the Pan-African philanthropy work I'm going to be doing in Africa. And I will be making videos on those topics. And if you get the highest tier, you will be able to help me make decisions on the videos that I make, because we'll talk. I'll take your your suggestions into council. You'll be able to help me design and build a lot of the things that I want to do because you support, so you're a part of it. And then we'll have more intimate conversations and things like that. And where you'll have access to me, and you'll be able to ask me whatever you want to ask me on your journey. And I won't create an ebook to try to sell it to you, where I just repeat the same shit I say on live. All right, we'll build like that. So I got a member already. Is that welcome to helping in the big? Oh, that's what oh snap. Thank you for the support, Mimi. Right, look, let me tell you something. I will go live and talk to you. It just be me and you by ourselves. It's just us. All right. Let me tell you something. When I go live, all right, and it's just, if you just dance, me and you, we'll talk for an hour and a half about whatever you want to talk about. You say what you want to say, all right? But I really appreciate my first membership. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm boosted. I ain't gonna lie. You made my goddamn day. I ain't think nobody's gonna do it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't think nobody's gonna do it. It's like they was gonna be like, this nigga gonna do what? They gonna want a membership. Fuck that nigga. Better do his videos for free like he been doing. Shit, what I look like? All these goddamn subscriptions. That's what I thought. It's probably because that's how I would be, right? But yeah, I just want to give y'all guys an avenue to support. I want to be closer to my subscribers. I think I'm at that point, and so that's what I'm here to do. Been following you for a bit. Yeah, I got some day one. Look, let me tell you, and I have to do this because now that I got more subscribers, it's hard to keep up in the comment section, guys. Y'all know I'll be in the comment section. Y'all, we be going, right? But it's really hard to keep up with all the people. So this way, the people who rock with me day one, my day ones, my solid, my real supporters, this will be our exclusive ways for us to talk. And I already know that the crazy B1, F1, those people, they're not going to join those serious conversations where we talk about what we're going to do, where we talk about real tangibles, where we talk about real solutions, where we really have conversation that could benefit the person who listened to it. When we on the other side of that paywall that I just created, to separate the real ones from the fake ones, or to separate the ones that want to take action versus the ones that just watching for entertainment versions, we can get things done over there. But I will do some regular lives, you know, obviously the free ones, so the people who don't subscribe, maybe they can't afford a membership, they just ain't got it, because I understand, because I don't be having it sometimes, because I tell you, I ain't rich yet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be able to at least communicate with me, and I'll have a more personal relationship with you here in 2025. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching me. Thanks for tapping in. You know, I didn't announce this, but I'm gonna try to orient my channel. Oh yeah, for the $2.90 for the regular membership, I'm gonna be trying to put more. I'm gonna be making more videos, like talking about like little stuff like how much it would cost, you know, to build maybe a cassava plant. Like, I'm just be brainstorming real with numbers and shit, and I'm gonna be putting real effort into editing my video to put out real data, real information, and having more substantive conversational videos. That will be for the $2.99 for the $2.99 members. Because if I put effort, because sometimes it be taking like 3-something hours to put a video together, and I done took quite a while to put videos together that were the highest quality I can produce, and anybody see them shits. So I'll put them behind for the ones who want to see it. I'll separate those videos that I put a great deal of effort in. I'll put those for the members only for the $2.99. If you just want that and you don't care too much for the chat, you have the more substantive videos you can tap into. But if you get the big membership, you have access to all that. And of course, my free, you know, the regular joint, I've been doing what I've been doing, same content, same everything. Try to keep the workflow smooth, because my workflow got to be smooth, because I value my time. Because time is the one thing you can't get back. Once you spend it, you're not getting it back. That's the most valuable thing you can possibly have, time. All right, and that's the thing we forget while we're out here hustling, trying to make this money that don't mean shit, while we're wasting all the most precious time that we have. Anyway, that's all I got to say for now, guys. This is Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.